Hey everybody, it's Yastro Gamer
What's
coming in
happening,
with another
guys?
video. Today we're going to be making up for the
We're doing
lost
the
I
thing
get it, my
again.
friend is online, you can shut
The
up now.
podcast.
We're going to make it up
Note,
for the November's
I might
podcast
crash
that we
during this
missed.
because every
I
time
am
I go
here
in your
joined by
mirror,
my
I
friend
crash.
Reeforlife, and I know this intro
Same
makes
thing
him
about this
cringe,
room
but
is there is a
I'm
mirror.
actually
If I
really
walk into it,
tired.
oh, I don't
This
crash.
video is going to
Okay,
probably
cool.
coming after the Poppy Playtime video by the time I upload this, depending if I do, because I'm a lazy piece of
Yeah,
crap.
Astro's doing this. It's gonna be a two-man podcast.
But,
And
yeah, that's about it.
we're unscripted.
We've
Astro, we have
been
a
going
situation.
unscripted for a little while now.
Oh,
We've
was about to
never
say we have a
we tried the
problem.
first few videos of the script, and then I was like, no.
hold on here. I'm gonna get a dragon in here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Get a dragon line.
Just get a dragon hologram.
Hold on. Where is it?
It's just not the same without dragon. When there's three of us, it's a lot better.
No, we can get dragon. We can get dragon in here. Don't worry.
How?
Missions, co-owner, dragon. Well, I guess not. Fine, I'll just
I'll say he's offline, so there's no way we'd be able to
the
get him in
whole
here.
gang. Dragon. Anyway, I'm getting dragons.
I have no idea what you're doing, but I'm kind of afraid of it. Oh my goodness, no, no, no. I know what that
dragon
is.
in here.
We need to stop with the Among Us. Among Us should die. I'm surprised it's still alive.
It died a million years ago, but we're still doing it.
No, it's still alive in some parts of the world.
See, we got dragon in there. He's
Yeah, we have
fine.
Dragon the Among Us with the top hat.
That's why he's online. He's among us.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get this podcast started. I'm gonna kick us off with a nice sound. We are sponsored by this camera, not sponsored. If we could get a sponsorship, that would actually be impressive.
No, today's video is sponsored by the Mountain Dew.
I'm actually drinking Pepsi, but okay.
Oh, you're always drinking Mountain Dew Red Voltage.
You would have just combined Code Red and Voltage into Red Voltage.
I thought it was Blue Voltage. The green Voltage?
Bro,
no, it's Blue Voltage.
Don't tempt me,
one.
because I will actually go out and buy Code Red and Voltage and mix them into one cup.
See, that's what I call crack in a glass.
Crack in a glass.
Pretty much.
Bro, I wouldn't do it now. I just want to go out and buy Code Red and Voltage and just put them together. Bet I'm gonna buy every single flavor of Mountain Dew and just put it in a cup.
Yeah.
You
have anything about to say about that dragon? Do you have anything to say about that?
I am sus.
I will get like a drone voice clip in here. It'd be funny. I can edit it in. Ha! What are we gonna do?
Well, let's just talk about like what we've been doing with our lives.
Yeah. With YouTube and all that, some stuff.
Life's been actually pretty chaotic to me. I don't know if you heard, but I added everyone in the Discord server we have, and I was like, there was a recent on I think it was Friday. There was December's TikTok challenge was to try to cause as much violence at school as possible, and I was like, oh
yeah,
boy.
that was on the new. Oh, frick! It wouldn't be a podcast with me if I did.
Without you somehow accidentally jumping out of your chair.
I'm literally gonna hold on. It renders weirdly. Lock in. True.
It was there was a bunch of talk like there's gonna be kids
well,
who are gonna start fights and there's gonna be a lot of bullying. There was even in some schools like Chicago schools there was talk of school shootings.
Yeah, I saw that. I was listening to that on the radio because I missed my bus because I'm a dunce. So I was riding to school. I heard that over the radio. Yeah, I've been personally just vibing. I have a break coming up, and things are happening that are good.
So,
Fun fact, with all you doing that, I will have more time to make videos because I'm going to be on break for a few weeks, as you were saying.
did anything happen at your school so far?
Not really anything. Someone tried to start a fight with me, so I slapped him in the face with my shoe.
Straight up?
Straight up.
That actually happened. You hit him with your shoe.
Yes.
Dude, that's such an interesting thing to do. At my school, I was so paranoid because we also had finals that day, so I'm like, great, something's gonna happen. The good thing about finals, though, I got all my major finals done. So my schedule went for finals. It was eighth hour. On Wednesday, it went 8 hour, second hour, and then fourth hour. So I stayed there all day, and I just walked home. I caught a ride on Thursday. Luckily, on that day, it was seventh, third, and fifth. So I was like, "Hey, Dad, can you come pick me up?" He was like, "Sure, son." So I got a ride home that day. And then Friday,
Nice.
I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna dip." I had first hour and sixth hour. What's funny is I technically only had to stay for first hour because sixth hour was my homeroom, and I don't have to stay for that. So I did my first hour, and I just called my mom, and she was like, "Sure, let's go." So she picked me up on that day as well. So
Nice.
legit, I was at school for like 2 hours that day.
Or were you doing? I'm not gonna keep calling to the Among Us character.
Anyways, finals were kind of chaotic, but also kind of good. I don't know why my hand's having a
He's
stroke.
being bad. I'm gonna get rid of him. The Among Us character is being too sus. I need to.
Anyways, but
Okay,
yeah,
hold on. This
that was
is
pretty
being
much all my
weird. I
finals.
was
I'm
gonna do a
pretty sure
little
Friday
funny
you got on
joke.
finals, but yeah, there was no fights on. Well, I mean, I don't know if there was ever a fight at school that day. I'm not sure.
Don't worry about it. Here, go to the timeout corner. There we go.
But yeah, that was how I
Oh,
went.
this is very unprofessional. We don't make a podcast. We didn't make a podcast for a while, so it's gonna be weird. Now we got two chairs.
But
I
yeah,
can spin in my
I'm
chair now.
officially on a Christmas
Oh,
break, so
ow!
hopefully
My
I will have time to
spleen.
record some more videos as well.
Uh,
I'm really thinking
that
about
is
it.
good.
It's gonna be a bit of a gory series, so I'm gonna put a disclaimer in it. But with my recent purchase of Blade and Sorcery Nomad, I'm gonna be recording some of
How
that.
much is it
And
actually? How much is it? I really don't
on
know.
Quest, it was like $20.
Okay, that's reasonable.
I was I was a little bit disappointed. It's probably because I also can't read. I think the weapons didn't have weight to them, and I was like, oh man. But the rest of the game was still fun. It did abide to a lot of to the laws of physics.
You could. I noticed that you could. I didn't play it, but I played it on a friend's VR. Because he had it. I noticed you can climb things
Yeah,
with
you can
your
climb them.
daggers. It
I
was
say
very
the
great.
weapon variety is huge. I love the weapon variety. There's so much in there. There's axes, swords, archery, magic, like extra
Yeah.
stuff like rapiers and wrist blades.
We have kind of Blade and Sorcery on PSVR. We have Gorn.
But let me tell you something. One of my favorite things
Y'all said that.
I've ever done. I actually became a bit of an assassin in Blade and Sorcery. I went up behind this guard
Nice.
and I did the classic, wrap the arm around the shoulder and slit their neck with the wrist guard or the wrist blade.
Hmm.
It was pretty sick.
My neck is being gay right now.
My neck is being gay. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Reed, tell us what have you been doing in recent?
Really, I've just been making maps. In case you didn't see my Poppy Playtime video, it was going out. It's going out after this is Alright. So before we recorded this. We recorded Poppy Playtime. That was very cool. I'm not going to spoil it in case I do it out of order, because I probably will. And we recorded it Poppy Playtime first. Then we're doing this, but I'm going to upload Poppy Playtime first, so it's all with the timeline. But as I said in the Poppy Playtime thing, in case I don't go through that operation. I know I'm rambling. Stop laying down.
I wasn't laying down. I was looking down.
Uh, I will be live streaming.
Yeah. I'll be. Why'd you take such a long pause there?
You could hear my chair turning.
I don't hear a thing, so.
Well, did you hear this?
I saw your hand. Your hand in-game stream did a flip on the way down.
It was rolling on my floor. But let me get it. It rolled under my
Did
bed.
you hear this?
Oh,
Oh
here, let's
man.
see if you can hear it again. I heard a little bit of something. You know, this went from a podcast to us just dropping our controllers. I don't know, I've been making maps recently. Oh wait, I was about to say I don't want to spoil which map it is, but I already said it in the Poppy Playtime video. And I'm doing a live stream on it, so... I can spill a little bit of some beans. It's basically gonna be the Poppy Playtime game we played before, but on crack.
Oh, that sounds like a fun old time.
You know you've done wrong when Huggy Wuggy's on crack and you don't know what to do about it.
I think you've done wrong when Huggy Wuggy is on crack, period.
Yeah. But recently I've just been doing my thing, I guess.
That's true. It's just been this just like talk about a live show all of a sudden.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, something actually insane happened. Well, not really insane, but something happened, and it was insane to me at the time. So this is really specific, and I know weird, but our gym teacher, one of the kids in my class said he saw two barns on fire next to his neighborhood. I'm not gonna release any information about where he lives or anything, but well, it wasn't primarily next to his neighborhood, but it was far out from it. It was like out of where we are at, like really out of where we at. And basically they were on fire, and he saw my gym teacher sitting out there. So my gym teacher's bars were on fire.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
In our news, I remember I can't believe I keep remembering this at the most random times. I actually really think one of my favorite teachers right now is actually my military studies teacher.
Huh.
And I remember at the beginning of the year we do this little thing called a monthly current event slash quote
But
where
let
we
me
can either
unlock my door in case my dog tries to come in here.
anyways we just kind of like share anything that's going on in the world or any
Sure,
interesting
doobie,
quotes we
noobie,
find.
boop.
And I actually impressed him with a quote I found. It is a quote by Pablo Picasso, the famous painter. And I'm gonna do my best to try to remember it, even though I'm probably gonna butcher it.
Ah!
Reese, stop dropping your controllers.
I didn't
I'm just
do
in the
it
middle of speaking. I hear.
purposely.
Anyways, I believe it goes something along the lines of, when I was a child, my mother told me, if you become a soldier, you'll be a general. If you become a monk, you'll end up as the Pope. I decided to become a painter instead, and I wound up as Picasso. And I believe his immediate reaction was he looked at me, he stopped, and he goes, "Send that to me via email." And I emailed to him. And it turns out he printed it out and taped it to his computer monitor in his office. Speaking of, also, I swear, this teacher has some of the
Hold on, my dog's
fun.
being chaotic outside my room. I need to go deal with it.
Please hold by while we're dealing with some technical difficulties. Oh, jeez, every. Oh yeah, but I can't believe I honestly like shocked him that much with that quote because I've never been able to like impress much people. Did you deal with it, Ree?
Update, my dog's on crack.
Uh, but he does tell me some funny stories. He told me that my teacher went to, I believe he went to U.S. Airborne School in the U.S. Army, I believe. But he tells me that I even think actually I'm pretty sure he went to West Point. I'm not sure. He was at a training somewhere, uh, and one of the
Hold
challenges
up.
was you had to climb up this really tall deer stand, and then you had to like zip line down and then let go and fall into a lake. And there was a small girl, well, I shouldn't say girl, the small female that was just kind of standing up there, and he told me that she was terrified out of her mind, and the instructors are like, you either do this or you're not passing. That's it. Uh, so she's like trying to figure out how to do it, like how to have the courage. And they see my military studies teacher coming up the ladder, and they go, "Oh look, here comes this E4. He'll show you how it's done." And he was just like jaw hit the ground, like, why me? Why do I have to be the one to do this? But pretty much he just built, and as to be a good example, he built up the courage and he did it. But his reaction in
Huh.
class was he was standing up, hands hit the thighs, and he's just like what? Like, I get that just so funny. It's like out of all of the people, it was him. That's the funniest part, man. I love that story. It's so good. Uh, he told me
Yes.
another. Reed, you gotta stop. I saw you throw your
I don't know
controller
this
up,
now.
do its flips, and then land down.
Hold on, you will see a bottle flip? Hold on, I can like flip it up and catch it. America.
Anyways, he also told me another funny story. Uh, as part of the training, they had to train in guard duties, in like taking guard and standing at post. So this drill instructor was walking around, and he found this one guard who he presumed was sleeping while sitting on a tree stump. And since they were in a wooded area, it was a wooded, like forest wooded area. So the drill instructor was trying to sneak up on this guard, but since they're in the woods, the classic oops, I stepped on a tree branch and made a loud snap. Uh the guard, or the person who, the trainer, or the trainee who was standing post, uh heard the tree branch snap, and then he looks up with his eyes still closed and says, "Amen."
Hmm.
And I was just like, that's a pretty funny story.
I think my controller might be broken.
Gee, I
No, it's still
wonder.
good.
Gee, I wonder.
I dropped it again.
Ree, you're so clumsy.
Watch this bottle flip.
But yeah, this is just that's my life, just going off my classes and stuff. I'm really excited in world history because I believe we are entering the medieval era, which is actually my favorite part of history.
Ooh. That sounds epic, cool, funny, and poggers.
Now that we're done talking about the Middle East and Rome and stuff.
Ah,
I really wish we can talk about more like
my dog pooped on my floor the other day. That was pretty cool.
Ree.
Don't tell him.
Ree. Ugh, my hideous face.
Make out.
All around me are familiar faces.
Oh, freaking! Get out of here. Oh, that looks trippy. Oh, this is
Distance.
the studio from far away. Oh, wait, hold on. Now I can't move it. You see, I'm resorting to... Oh, Jesus! Whoa!
In this channel, we're so professional.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what's been going on in our lives. Random stuff.
Yeah. This is depressing. No, but really... Is this the end of the podcast? Did we actually do it?
I was trying to drink some Pepsi, you idiot.
I'm kidding. I actually like doing the podcasts. They're pretty fun, but they
Well,
take
we
a
kind
lot
of hit a
time.
dead point. Now we're just rambling on about stupid stuff, so I think we should call it here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nothing really interesting has happened other than my friend trying to snort freaking baking soda earlier.
That's pretty interesting if you ask me. Snort baking soda, that's a new one. I had a friend who snorted Taki dust once.
I'm floating.
And they go, it burns. And I'm like, of course it burns. It's Taki dust.
No, my friend dared me to snort Cheeto dust, so I
God.
did. It was the spicy kind. Huh? Oh,
Oh, yes.
say.
In other news, since I do play some Roblox, which is funny because I think I might also try to do some Roblox content. Hmm. Anyways, on Roblox, there's this map I like to play called Funky Friday. It's basically just like Friday Night Funkin' on Roblox. It's personally one of my favorites. I feel like they have a good map, a lot of good animations, and some of the bear songs. They finally added one of my favorite mods in the game, Friday Night Foundation, which is basically just an SCP mod. Uh, and as far as the songs go, they did put like 2 songs in there that I like, but the rest I just don't really care for. I feel like they could have added at least a couple more, or at least added some different ones. As far as the animations go, they really only added one animation, which is strange because there was a 049 Plague Doctor song they added into the game, but they didn't give him an animation. Which I can argue this because technically, excuse me, the song was a fan made. It was a fan made song. Excuse me, it was a fan made song. Uh, but well, if even if it wasn't a fan made song, they should have added an animation for it with the song.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm not upset at anything. I'm super happy that they at least added the mod, but it's just like I feel like they could just at least done a few things differently. Where's my broadcast? There's my broadcast partner, drilling his way out of the floor.
That's gonna be the end of this podcast. I'll let him do his news. I'm gonna go over here do my news, and then we'll finish it up. Never mind. I did my news at Poppy Playtime. Dildo.
Ree, no! Get down on my channel!
I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. I didn't.
Go end your video or something. Anyways,
So that was gonna
thank you
be
guys
the
so much for
podcast.
watching this
You know,
video.
it is gonna be the end of the
I'm finally
podcast.
glad I got this freaking video
gamers,
out. That way you don't have
and
to wait anymore than you have to.
I had a lot of fun doing it.
I will
That's gonna
work
be
on
the
the December
podcast for
podcast video
November.
as well
I know
later.
it's December
And I
20th.
guess not. That'll be the next time you see
care.
me. Have
No,
a
honestly,
good
I
day.
really need to get back on that.